For today's video, I'm going to be doing a craft project, a DIY. I actually found this idea off of Pinterest, but I'm going to tweak it to make it my own. And it's going to be a spring/summer wreath. It will be able to carry over. And what you're going to need for this project is a wreath form. I wanted one of those solid ones, but the ones at Dollar Tree were too small. So I've got the wire one, and I'm going to have to tweak it a little bit to make it work. And what I'm going to use to make it work is some felt. You can use quilt batting, polyfill, stuffing, whatever you have on hand. It doesn't really matter. I had a bunch of this felt on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. You're going to need some ribbon, whatever color you want, and I'm going to be using this natural burlap ribbon. I've got 2 rolls of that. I've got this lace ribbon. You're going to need some floral foam. You're just going to need small pieces of it, so if you just have scraps on hand, that's fine. You're going to need 3 of these small terracotta pots. I got these at Dollar Tree. You're going to need a variety of florals of your color scheme, whatever you want to use. You're going to need some floral moss. And you're going to need an assortment of butterflies. I don't know which ones of these I'm going to use, but I have an assortment here. So let's get started making this wreath. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the felt pieces and you're going to cut them in half. I think I ended up using 4 pieces of felt. I can't remember, but I think it was about 4 or 5. So once you get the felt pieces cut in half, then you're going to just hot glue them in strips around the wire frame. The reason why we're doing this is so that the wire cannot be seen through the burlap ribbon. The burlap ribbon is pretty see-through, and so you don't want to see through that ribbon. After you have the felt all glued on, then you're going to just wrap the ribbon around, and as you can see, you can kind of see the black felt through it. For the next part of this wreath, you're going to need these terracotta pots. So you're just going to take the 3 terracotta pots and you're going to cut down the floral foam so that it will fit inside the pot. Now I wound up putting the floral moss on there, and I later discovered I should not have done that, so I ended up taking the floral moss back off and then put the flowers in and then put the floral moss in. So if you do this project, don't make that mistake. I did end up using E6000 as well as the hot glue to hold those terracotta pots on because they are kind of heavy. I didn't want them to fall off. I did decide to use these butterflies that have a little bit more glitz and glamour to them rather than the ones that are a little bit more natural looking. I just decided I wanted a little bit more shine to my wreath. And I use my normal trick of a hanger using just the cap off of a pop can, like the tab, and I just hot glued it on the back of a piece of ribbon. I had to determine how long I wanted the ribbon to be, wrapped it around the top of the wreath, and then just hot glued a pop tab to the back. And this is how the wreath turned out. I think it turned out beautiful. I absolutely love it, and I think it will be perfect for the spring and the summer. And as an added bonus, it does have my Pioneer Woman colors. Do you think that was by accident, or do you think I did that on purpose? Yep, I did it on purpose. Thank you so much for joining me today as I did this really fun DIY. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you do something similar, and if you do, please let me know. I'd like to see what you come up with. Like I said, I originally found this idea off of Pinterest, but I definitely put my own twist to it. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.